We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Houston. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Check, Bobcat. Here we go. Go, check.
He's got room to run right at the start. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Let's go.
They bring Chase in motion. They send a receiver in motion left. Right back to him on first down. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down. It's 3rd and 4.
Come on. Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
First and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Going out wide to A-Check. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring him down for a loss.
A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
All right. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but That's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. Talk things over before third down.
On the quick, right? 18.
Stroud. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. He's going to have that first down. Gain of 6 as they convert on third down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he's in! Devon Achane. Touchdown, Houston.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Ready. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And it looks like he's going to have enough indeed. The referee does signal. It is a first down.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 with Lion.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His first catch here in this AFC title game. And it's a first down.
The 47-yard line.
Dragon 6. Tag. Cowboy. Check mash. Check mash. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw yet again. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. 33 yards. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10.
Press all 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Trap 50, trap 50. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. 7-0 is our score. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they go to work on 1st and goal.
On the set. Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal.
Back to the air one more time. It is brought in the end zone. Jack Best. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. To throw is Stroud. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
South. Here we go. 18. What's up?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Open man. That's Dante Thornton. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. From the 23, here's 2nd and 7.
Come on. Hawk 70. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Get it. 70 Pirates. 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler. 18 Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Forced out wide.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on third down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. 19 Lions.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field, as the officials will sort this one out. The official right there to call it. You cannot go out of bounds and then be the first guy to touch it. So that draws the flag. They'll look to throw. And he's across the 40, close to a first down, as the tackle's made at the 41-yard line.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Raider first down.
46-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 card.
Quickly into the hands of Chase. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Raiders first down. First and 10
Come on,
at the
come on.
32-yard line.
Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Back to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Dragon 60.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way
To the goal line and in. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Vegas.
Touchdown, Raiders.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Stroud forced out left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's taken in by H.S. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready, break. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready. 19 Tiger, 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got room past the 35. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lion. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Brian Branch in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Let's go. Cowboy, Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll look to throw. That is held in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Dante Thornton, touchdown Raiders.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
They'll go play action with Stroud. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
Throwing on second down, Stroud moving to his right. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Here we go.
This time they stay on the ground. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Houston. The extra point is up and through. And the Texans draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Okay,
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19-18.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Hampton on the coverage.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. 32 yards.
It's a gain of 32. And the Raiders.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Achane. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers. Everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 4. A run, and it's Achane. And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
18, outside.
They'll go. It's Stroud. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw with the pass is incomplete.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Ready up. Ready. Hop. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
19 Lions. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Vegas.
1st and 10 at the 42.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Back to the air one more time. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one.
Hold it ready.
And that will lead to a 2nd down.
70 Rangers. 70. Let's go now. Mustang 19.
He'll drop to throw. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Texans' 9-yard line.
Go. 70 line. Check. Bobcat. Check. Ready.
They'll try the right side this time, and they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
One quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, Not many better places to use them than down here on the goal line.
That's the score. Raiders 31, Texans 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
AFC. 11. Oh, right. 18.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
It is exactly how they coach it. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
18.
On second down, Stroud. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
That one into the hands of Jefferson. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
18. What's that?
Stroud to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
18. South.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
Tony.
On play action, Stroud. This is intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over here at their own 22.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Trap 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9. Second and inches.
Come on.
It's second and inches.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
79 Broncos. Go.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. A nice throw there by the rookie. And he earns his guys a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable. The receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 5 yards to go.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And the Raider first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Las Vegas.
That'll give on the ground, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
2nd down and 3. They'll stick with him again. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
We know from talking to these coaches this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. And I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Liking 18. Let go.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Finding space at the 15. And he will score! Touchdown, Raiders.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's a give to Achane. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Once again, it's Achane. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders, as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.